Okay, so there was a dad who got the shock of his life because he posted on Facebook that he'd accidentally given his baby some kind of hot chili sauce, and then he ended up with the police at his door. Let me explain.
It was just on his hand.
So basically, he was eating, you know, these kind of hot wings or something, and he finished, wiped his hands and things, and then a bit later the baby was a bit grizzly and he put his knuckle, you know, like you do to kind of pacify him so the baby could chew, and the next thing it was making this grimacing faces, and he posted something on Facebook kind of going, oh, no, not the thing to do to a baby, as a joke, I suppose, because the baby was absolutely fine, and somebody who read this post reported him to the police. And the police ended up on his doorstep. Well, I thought that at first I went, oh, goodness.
No, but the police have to.
But they have to respond.
Have to. Because if they didn't respond and there was something
serious... No, but I don't think that, is that the police. I think it's the, is that the person that reported him.
Yeah. But we've all sort of been there, haven't we? So Gary has this habit, which is a whole other part on the show, of putting English mustard on everything he eats.
Before he's even tasted it,
Before he's even tasted it. It drives me nuts. But anyway, so when Grace was about 18 months old, we were in a pub having lunch. She's sitting in the high chair at the end of the table. He's had his lunch covered in English mustard. She, without us realising, has just kind of gone like that on his plate, got some mustard on her fit, and she rubbed it into her eye. Oh, my... You could have heard the screams from 20 miles away. And I was, you know, throwing water in her eye, and she was in agony. But, of course, that was the days before social media. So, thankfully, no one in the pub reported me to the police.
Did you have to leave?
Yeah.
Did you have any dinner left?
No.
That's what she's thinking about. She gets thinking about lunch.
Did you have to leave your roast potatoes?
I did. I just talking of screaming. I trapped Jack's fingers in, you know, on the aeroplane and the table that comes out from the seat, and they put it across.
Oh, yeah.
You have your lunch, whatever.
Ooh.
And we were coming in, you know, going, please get seats upright coming into land. And I said, oh, come on, quick, darling, put that away, and put the table back. But I wasn't really looking what I was doing. I'm looking at him going, all right, because we're going to land. And suddenly he went, and I couldn't see what he was screaming about. And I was going, what? What is it? What is it? And eventually the air hostess kind of lunged over and she went, oh, you've got his finger. And his fingers were, like the reddest mark and a bit bent. And yes, and he still loves me.
I
bet the list of yours is endless, isn't it?
Do you remember a few weeks ago when I enraged lots of people because I said that I waxed my daughter's moustache? Not because I ever said to her, you need your moustache waxed, but she said to me, can you do it? And I remember being really embarrassed when I was a child of having a, moustache. So anyway, the other night she gets me to do it, and she's got twiddle it, and she's got a little bit here as well as nothing. But yeah, sure, I'll do it. So I melted the wax, tested it on my hand, put it on her head, and she went, "Oh, Mum, it's hot, it's hot." I carried on talking because they always say that because it is hot, it's hot wax. Anyway, oh my God, I properly see that on. Can you see that on my thumb? Can you see that, camera?
Close up.
Come on. See that?
Yeah,
That was basically what it was like in the middle of her I have felt so guilty. I've been avoiding her in my own house. It's like I can hear her in the kitchen, so I'll go around because I can't bear to look at her because I feel so... I said, why didn't you tell me? She said, I did, Mum. I said it was boiling. And there was a tear rolling down my face. I hadn't even seen it.
Karen says, we're asking you, what are your parenting fails? Failures. Karen says, I once left my 8-month-old baby at the bus stop after collecting my other 2 children from the bus. I only realised when my friend asked me if I'd forgotten anything to go back.
Kelsey, husband bathed our son with dog shampoo instead of bubble bath.
Lucy, now be honest, I bet some of you have done this. Well, maybe not this far. I threw up on my son when he was just 3. And yes, she said, it was alcohol-related. I had been on a very rare night.
Yeah.
It was the next day. Thanks for fessing up.
I've never done anything to hurt my children.
No.
Have you not done the lemon thing?
Yes.
I haven't done the lemon thing.
Oh, you've got to let a baby suck a lemon. It's fantastic.
It's so funny.
It doesn't do them any harm, but they just go...
I'm ashamed to admit...
Hello, is that the police?
I do search on Instagram, #baby eating lemon.